Did you know an 8-year-old boy discovered the ancient secret to unlimited wealth that modern millionaires are rediscovering today? In 8th century India, young Adi Shankara watched his mother struggle in poverty after his father's death. Traditional society offered prayers but no practical solutions. So this brilliant child made a radical decision that would change philosophy forever. He renounced worldly life and traveled across dangerous territories, debating the greatest scholars of his time. Through systematic self-inquiry, he discovered something revolutionary. Individual consciousness and universal abundance are identical. The separation we feel from prosperity is just an illusion created by ego-based thinking. He developed specific meditation practices that eliminated scarcity consciousness entirely. His 4 monasteries became centers teaching this wealth consciousness framework. Shankara proved that transcending the illusion of separation naturally creates abundance. Today, this same non-dual awareness principle powers modern automated income systems. The philosophy of wealth channel reveals how ancient consciousness alignment creates wealth without followers or tech skills. Save this, share it, and hit the link in bio to discover these timeless prosperity secrets. What if I told you a 4th century monk discovered the secret to manifesting wealth by proving reality itself is just a mental projection? Vasubandhu was a brilliant student at Nalanda University, but he struggled with traditional Buddhist teachings that demanded complete renunciation of the world. While other monks avoided thoughts of wealth and success, he became fascinated by a radical question. What if poverty and abundance weren't external circumstances, but projections of consciousness itself? He developed revolutionary meditation techniques that systematically reprogrammed how the mind creates reality. His breakthrough came when he realized there's no separation between inner and outer wealth. Change your consciousness, and external conditions automatically shift to match. He created detailed psychological maps showing exactly how to transform your relationship with money and success. His mind-only philosophy proved that systematic mental conditioning directly changes what appears in your external world. The same principles that built ancient India's largest educational institution now power modern, automated income systems. Ready to discover how philosophy of wealth reveals these ancient reality creation secrets for building automated income today? Hit the link in bio now. Did you know the secret to building automated wealth was discovered by a 7th century merchant who gave up everything? Uthman ibn Affan was one of the richest traders in Mecca when he heard Muhammad's message. He abandoned his fortune, faced exile, and watched the early Muslim community struggle financially. But Uthman had something others didn't: a systematic mind for organization. When Islam spread across 3 continents, chaos followed. Different regions used conflicting Quranic versions and competing economic practices. The empire was fracturing from within. Uthman saw the solution. He created the first standardized Quran and unified economic code. One currency system, one set of trade rules, one framework binding Africa, Asia, and Europe together. The result: unprecedented prosperity across the known world. His breakthrough was simple. Systematic standardization eliminates waste and conflict. The same principle powers today's most successful automated income systems. Consistent processes, unified frameworks, lasting wealth. Save this video and hit the link in bio to discover how philosophy of wealth reveals these ancient secrets to building modern automated income. Did you know a Roman professor discovered that Christian virtue creates more wealth than imperial power? Lactantius was Rome's highest paid rhetoric teacher under Emperor Diocletian in the year 300. He lived in luxury, teaching wealthy elites while Christians faced brutal persecution. But secretly, he had converted to Christianity, putting his life at risk. As he studied the gospel, he noticed something remarkable about Christian communities. Their businesses thrived through generosity and trust, creating stronger networks than Roman exploitation. He developed a framework showing how systematic virtue builds sustainable wealth. When Constantine became emperor, Lactantius became his tutor, sharing these principles. His ideas about ethical business practices directly influenced Constantine's Edict of Milan. This transformed the entire Roman economy through trust-based relationships. The same principles Lactantius discovered still work today in automated income systems. Value creation and ethical practices build lasting wealth without followers or tech skills. Ancient wisdom meets modern opportunity through the philosophy of wealth. Save this, share it, and hit the link in bio to discover these timeless wealth-building secrets. Did you know an ancient sage shocked an entire royal court by claiming wealth and consciousness are the same thing? 3,000 years ago, sage Yajnavalkya arrived at King Janaka's court for the ultimate philosophical tournament. India's greatest scholars gathered to compete for 1,000 cows adorned with gold ornaments. But before any debate began, Yajnavalkya did something unthinkable. He told his student to drive away the prize cattle, declaring himself the winner. The outraged scholars demanded proof of his superiority. One by one, he demolished their arguments using his revolutionary method called neti neti. Not this, not this. He stripped away every false belief about limited consciousness. When the brilliant philosopher Gargi challenged him, he revealed the ultimate truth. Individual awareness and universal abundance are identical. He called it Tat Tavam Asi, that thou art. Your consciousness doesn't just attract wealth, it creates reality itself. This ancient framework directly connects to modern automated income systems that work through awareness alignment, not external effort. Save this video and hit the link in bio to discover how philosophy of wealth reveals these ancient secrets to building modern automated income. Did you know the foundation of modern wealth building was discovered by a desperate mathematician trying to help his gambling friend? In 17th century France, Cyprus's curse and Blaise Pascal watched his family fortune crumble as his father invested everything in failing government bonds. Then his friend, the Chevalier de Marais, came begging for help. French aristocrats were losing everything at gambling tables, and no one understood why. Pascal began exchanging letters with Pierre de Fermat, creating the first mathematical approach to probability. They discovered something revolutionary. Every bet, every risk, every investment had a calculable, expected value. While nobles continued gambling on emotion, Pascal applied cold mathematics to his decisions. He made consistent profits as others lost fortunes. His breakthrough changed everything. Mathematical thinking eliminated the emotional decisions that destroy wealth. This same framework powers today's automated income systems that generate profits through algorithmic risk assessment. Pascal proved that systematic uncertainty management, not blind luck, creates lasting prosperity. Save this video and hit the link in bio to discover how philosophy of wealth reveals ancient secrets to building modern automated income. Did you know the legal principles protecting your wealth today were created by a Syrian clerk who watched the rich lose everything overnight? In 2nd century Rome, Domitius Ulpianus worked as a legal assistant, witnessing wealthy citizens stripped of their fortunes by corrupt judges and imperial whims. Property meant nothing without consistent protection. This drove him to an obsession, creating legal frameworks that would protect wealth regardless of who held power. For decades, he compiled over 280 books of legal commentary, establishing the principle sum cuique, to each his own. His breakthrough came when he realized systematic legal thinking creates frameworks that protect wealth across generations and political upheavals. He influenced Emperor Alexander Severus to adopt his reforms, building lasting security through institutional design rather than personal connections. Ulpian's framework became the foundation for property law across civilizations for over 1800 years. Today, the same principle applies to automated income systems that succeed through consistent legal structures, not individual relationships. Save this video and hit the link in bio to discover how philosophy of wealth reveals ancient secrets to building modern automated income. What if I told you the man who first called the Middle Ages dark discovered a systematic method to extract wealth from ancient texts that still works today? Francesco Petrarch was a broke law student in 14th century Italy who shocked his family by abandoning his legal career. Instead, he spent his last coins traveling to remote monastery libraries across Europe, hunting for forgotten classical manuscripts. Everyone thought he was crazy, chasing worthless old books while drowning in debt. But Petrarch noticed something extraordinary in these ancient Roman and Greek texts. They contained systematic approaches to wealth creation that medieval society had completely forgotten. He developed new methods of textual criticism, revealing hidden economic principles in classical literature. Then came his breakthrough moment. He realized that studying the past creates competitive advantages invisible to his contemporaries. Petrarch built the first educational consulting business, monetizing ancient wisdom through wealthy patrons. His systematic approach to extracting practical value from historical knowledge became the foundation of all modern automated income systems. Ancient principles, timeless profits. Save this, share it, and hit the link in bio to discover how philosophy of wealth reveals the ancient secrets to building modern automated income. Did you know a Roman emperor nearly destroyed the world's most powerful empire by trying to apply ancient philosophy to economics? In 361 AD, Julian the Apostate had been hiding a dangerous secret for decades. While pretending to be a devout Christian under his cousin Constantine's rule, he was secretly studying forbidden pagan texts. Plato's Republic, Stoic principles of justice, ancient Greek theories about wealth distribution. When he became emperor, Julian shocked the world by announcing his plan to overthrow Christianity through economics. He would create a pagan welfare system so generous it would make Christian charity look pathetic. Free grain, public works, massive temple funding, all based on philosophical ideals about abundance and justice. For months, it worked brilliantly. The people loved their philosopher king, but Julian had made a fatal mistake. He applied pure theory without testing the practical consequences. The treasury emptied, trade collapsed, inflation soared. On his deathbed, Julian whispered his final realization: philosophical idealism without real-world validation destroys wealth rather than creating it. Even brilliant ideas need systematic testing before implementation. Did you know a medieval bishop discovered the secret to turning light into unlimited wealth? In 1200 Oxford, Robert Grosseteste was a struggling scholar facing a brutal choice. His patrons demanded practical results, not just philosophical debates about Aristotle and Christianity. While other academics buried themselves in ancient texts, Grosseteste did something revolutionary. He started experimenting with actual light, mirrors, and lenses. Night after night, he tested how light bent through different materials, mapping rainbow patterns with mathematical precision. His breakthrough came when he realized light followed predictable laws that could be harnessed. He created navigation instruments that made sea voyages safer, timekeeping devices that revolutionized commerce, and architectural tools that built stronger cathedrals. Wealthy merchants and nobles paid fortunes for his optical innovations. Grosseteste had cracked the code. Sempi pornt, sasatwabico. Systematic experimentation of natural phenomena reveals profitable applications. His method was simple: observe, test, measure, optimize, repeat. This same framework powers modern automated income systems that generate wealth through systematic testing rather than guesswork. Save this video and hit the link in bio to discover how philosophy of wealth reveals ancient secrets to building modern automated income. Did you know the ancient secret to wealth was discovered by a Greek doctor who doubted everything? Sextus Empiricus was a physician in 2nd century Rome, treating both rich and poor patients daily. He noticed something strange. His wealthy patients constantly made terrible financial decisions based on popular advice. Meanwhile, his poorest patients, who questioned everything, slowly improved their circumstances. This fascinated him. Why did doubt create better results than confidence? He developed a method called epoche, suspending judgment on all popular wealth-building advice. Instead of following trends, he relied only on direct experience and what actually worked. By doubting everything except proven results, he eliminated the emotions and biases that blind most people to real opportunities. The breakthrough came when he realized systematic skepticism creates unshakable confidence in what truly works. His ancient framework for evidence-based wealth building connects directly to modern, automated income systems that succeed by eliminating beliefs. Ready to discover how philosophy of wealth reveals these ancient secrets to building modern, automated income? Save this, share it, and hit the link in bio now. Did you know an anonymous Christian mystic created the most powerful wealth-building framework in history while hiding his identity for over 1,000 years? In 5th century Byzantium, a mysterious author wrote under the false name Dionysius the Areopagite. He developed revolutionary ideas about divine hierarchy that contradicted official church doctrine. The risk was enormous. Using a fake apostolic name could mean death, but his radical framework combined mystical practice with material success, not world renunciation. His celestial hierarchy model became the secret structure used by medieval guilds, Renaissance banks, and royal courts. Those who understood his hidden techniques built enormous wealth through coordinated spiritual and material effort. Aquinas studied him. Dante followed his principles. His anonymous success proved that creating value matters more than personal recognition. His exact framework showed how to build lasting wealth through service to divine order, not ego-driven accumulation. Just like modern automated income systems that generate wealth through processes, not personal branding, true wealth comes from invisible systems, not visible fame. Save this video and hit the link in bio to discover how philosophy of wealth reveals these ancient secrets to building modern automated income. Did you know the founder of formal logic discovered it while broke and desperate in ancient Athens? Chrysippus arrived with nothing after losing everything in a shipwreck. He was a failed runner, too old to compete and too poor to survive. While studying under the Stoic master Cleanthes, he noticed something strange. Every financial decision people made was driven by pure emotion. Fear, greed, panic, always the same pattern of failure. So he began creating logical formulas to eliminate human feelings from choices entirely. He developed step-by-step reasoning that could predict market behavior through pure logic. No emotions, no gut feelings, just mathematical precision. The moment he realized systematic logic removes emotional reasoning, everything changed. His framework became the foundation for building wealth through rational decision-making. The same principles that made him rich 2,300 years ago now power modern automated income systems. Pure algorithmic reasoning, zero human emotion. Want to discover how philosophy of wealth reveals these ancient secrets for building automated income today? Hit the link in bio right now. Did you know Rome's greatest orator discovered that truth pays better than corruption? Marcus Cicero was a nobody from the countryside, facing an impossible task in ancient Rome. Without aristocratic blood or family wealth, building a political career seemed hopeless. The system was rigged, corrupt governors looted entire provinces while powerful patrons protected them. But Cicero developed something different, a precise method of argumentation that cut through lies. When he prosecuted the untouchable governor Verus, who had stolen millions from Sicily, something remarkable happened. His systematic approach to building credibility through consistent truth-telling created such authority that wealthy clients lined up for his services. While others relied on bribery and backroom deals, Cicero realized authentic persuasion generated lasting wealth. His framework for ethical influence became more profitable than any corruption scheme. The same principles that made Cicero wealthy through systematic communication directly connect to modern automated income systems. Philosophy of wealth reveals how ancient wisdom creates modern prosperity through authentic value delivery. Save this, share it, and hit the link in bio to discover the ancient secrets to building automated income without followers or tech skills.